welcome to Enlightened World Network. Dr. Ruth Anderson and Terry Angel here, or Mama Peace, as she's now known. That's so cute. For a meditation a day. And today we're doing meditation excavation, which means we invite you to meditate right along with us here live. And we're just going to share out what we're experiencing as we go. We're glad that you're here. And we do meditations every day here on EWN because we believe it's really important to take time just going within, going above, checking in with our own spiritual divinity in whatever shape that looks for you. We know it's important for us. So we just want to share that with you. Terry, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Ruth. It's great to be here with you. Good morning, everyone.
So friends, let's just go ahead and get comfortable. We're going to slow down our breathing, slow down our thinking. Just feel your weight on the chair as it supports you. And we know that being supported is a theme today as we hold those that we love. Just hold them in love. Ask that the angels surround them for their health and safety today. We're being supported. So right now, I just invite you to think of one or two people in particular that you're holding close today. Just say a quick prayer right now for angelic and divine support for them. And we'll just hold space for them today during our time together. And we're going to have the faith that everything is working perfectly in some divine plan. Thank you, angels, spirit guides, Divine Mother, Jesus, whoever you asked in to help support your loved one. We'll thank them for showing up. And now let's go ahead and get ourselves grounded. Take a slow breath. We're going to send that to our root chakra at the base of our spine. And envision your root chakra growing roots that look like tree roots. They're going to go down your legs, down, down, down into Mother Gaia, just to ground us in there. Being grounded helps us to step out of that place of fear and anxiety. We're going to allow the earth to support us as well as the angelic realm today. And let's go to that heart space for a moment. We're going to be connecting our heart space with our third eye today. So in your mind's eye, let's imagine that we're making a triangle. The space between our third eye and our heart is the back side of the triangle, and we're going to put the point out front. And let's put that person that you're most worried about today at the tip of the point. We're going to be sending divine love to that person in their circumstance. But Terry, while we're setting that all up in our mind's eye, would you please invite in the spiritual divinity?
I would love to. So let's call in first our archangels to support us and surround us as we reach to the divinity. calling Archangel Raphael, invoking the energy of anything that's needed for healing on any level, whether that's a physical healing or spiritual, mental, emotional. Thank you, Raphael, for coming in with the energy of air and bringing in a freshness as you come. We turn to Archangel Michael and ask for the guardianship, asking to be protected, for this to be a safe and secure space here for us to do this work. And Michael brings an energy of fire, taking anything that we don't need, any worry, any anxiety, anything at all that's not ours, anything unlike love. Thank you, Michael. And then we turn to Archangel Gabriel, our wonderful messenger angel that brings clarity to every situation if we only ask. And Gabriel comes in with the energy of water to refresh us, to cleanse us, clearing up the muddy thoughts, clearing up all of that doubt and insecurity. And then we go to Uriel, and Uriel helps us ground and become more balanced and centered, bringing in the wonderful earth energy. So as you recognize and receive Uriel into the space, just see your roots going deeper into Mama Gaia and see that energy really coming back up from the earth. As you pour love into Gaia, it pours love right back. So feel that love coming up from the bottom of your feet and into your root chakra and holding you there, centered and balanced and ready to receive. So being surrounded by these 4 angels, now we reach out and we ask Divine Mother to hold each one of us that's here, whether you're listening right now or you're listening to this later, the energy's the same. And Divine Mother comes in with just a beautiful nurturing presence. Whatever's going on, whatever anxieties and worries, whatever physical problems are happening, Divine Mother will guide and lead us to that feeling of being taken care of, sitting in the rocking chair and rocking and just knowing that everything is working perfectly. We ask for Christ to be in the middle of all we do, always right there, the master teacher, the master healer, and the one who teaches us by example how to love each other, how to just be and show up as our miraculous, beautiful, divine self. And then we ask our Creator, I call it God, don't really need a name, just feel into the energy and just allow the blessing that comes with immersing ourselves in the highest energy that's available. Any other masters, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, we welcome you to come forth. And let's all just tune in, as Ruth said, from our heart chakra to our third eye, and just go deeper into that space right now with all of divinity holding us, surrounding us, knowing that only love is real. And that's where we're going, is that love from the heart and reaching out further from our heart and encompassing all that we are as the oneness of all that is. So let's breathe all that in right now. Oh, and let's just feel the energy.
Terry, thank you. So in my mind's eye, I'm seeing the back of the triangle going from my third eye to my heart space, and I'm seeing the person that I'm holding in love out in front of me. So it's making a triangle. And Terry, I see the person that you're holding in love out in front of you, the two people that you're holding in love out in front of you. And what I'm seeing, I can see it from the front that this person is not alone. There's so much spiritual and energetic support for my loved one. And Terry, I can see that for yours as well. And now they're showing me the backside, as if I'm standing on the backside of my loved one, and I'm seeing even more supporters that are there with her. And I'm seeing the support that's on the earthly side coming for her as well. So there's tons of support that we just don't even understand. And I know that each of us has supporters, both here in the 3D realm as well as in the ethereal realm as well. And they're just making that such a graphic visual for us this morning.
It's hard to breathe. Breathe in and a big exhale out. And relax into the support.
So, Terry, what it looks like to me, because I can see you and your support from the 3D realm, as well as your support from the ethereal, me and mine, and everybody's got that. And it's like a sacred geometry figure. Almost like a golf ball, you know, how there's so many different little pinpoints, but they all connect to each other. It's like a golf ball of support. It's kind of fascinating, actually. But sacred geometry as a symbol of the love and the support that's there for each one of us.
Love that. And I love that you saw it as a golf ball, because you can see the little indents, and that means we're going deeper in, not staying on the surface. The love has such a depth to it.
So, Terry, what I'm seeing is that even those people who feel like they are all alone in the world, they're really not. They might not feel the support of a close loved one here in the 3D, but nobody's alone. Terry, we do work on what we call the 25th floor. The 25th floor that Terry and I have taken folks to in meditation before. It's going up. I say up because they show it to us that we go up in an elevator, and then we open to this 25th floor. And on the 25th floor, if you can see it in your mind's eye, is this huge, expansive place where there are healers from different realms that show up together. And there's a million tables. And you just go find a place at a table, and then the healers that can work with you will show up and support you. And Terry, what they're showing me is, or asking us to share, is to superimpose the 25th floor on top of this golf ball. Okay. And asking in the divine healers from whatever realm they're coming from, to come and work with our loved ones that we're holding space for today. How does that sound, Terry?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, I was hoping that we could call in the healers this morning.
Okay. So, if you will, just imagine this golf ball of everybody in humanity that is being held and supported, and picture around it this second level above it. And we can just hold space. We don't have to, in our mind's eye, see everything that's happening. We're just going to hold space for it to happen, but we're going to open our hearts to allow that. And not that it doesn't happen without us, but I think if we open our hearts and invite it in, I think it can have a greater impact. So we're asking in the divine healers, Rose, Blue, Lemon, Dr. Gray, Dr. Mike, Dr. Staunch, all of the colleagues to come support those. And we do know, friends, we all have free will. And if those that we love, that we're holding space for, are not open to that kind of level of healing, it won't happen. We're not forcing anything to happen on anyone. But for those that are open, they can receive this additional support. And we're just going to hold space. If you can see it in your mind's eye, great. If you can't, maybe you can feel it. And just imagine it if the visuals aren't coming to you. Terry, I'm seeing a baby who's being held, and I'm seeing in his eyes the reflection of stars and angelic light. And it's joyful, and it's magical.
See a lot of people standing around waiting. They're on the outside of the door on the 21st floor. A lot of support. Every doctor that's in there is busy with someone, and there's like nobody's panicking, nobody's rushing. It's all very calm inside this area. That's what I'm hearing is stay calm. everything is working perfectly.
I'm feeling a lot of gratitude from folks that are receiving this level of care. And not everybody's aware that there is support like this coming from different realms. And it's surprising. If it's new to you, it's really surprising. And I'm feeling that awe and gratitude coming through.
Yeah, it's the second time today I've heard that word awe.
Mhm.
And when we really feel into spirit and really understand how supported we are, that's the first thing that comes up. It's just that wonder, that knowingness that we are taken care of and we are special. We are so loved.
What I'm seeing too, Terry, some of the folks that are there supporting are folks that we have loved and lost. So this space that we're being shown is open to the ethereal realm, to those that have passed over, to come and be with their loved ones as well. The expansiveness of all of this is just huge because we've got all of humanity. We've got folks from the ethereal realm. We've got otherworldly healers. It's just this huge space.
I see your loved one there, Ruth. Pretty sure I know who you're holding up to the healing hands today. And I just keep hearing for her to be calm, stay calm. You know, the angels give a message every night as I sit in meditation with them. And some nights they come out with the most profound statements. And if I can, I'd like to share the one that really struck me last night as they said it. And they said, Spirit does not see broken, only perfection, no matter what the outward appearance. And I love that. I love the fact that we don't always see the outcome. We don't always see the higher meaning behind what we're going through. But Spirit doesn't see that brokenness that we might be feeling as we are going through a struggle or a challenge in life. It just sees love.
That's absolutely beautiful, Terry. And what we're seeing here is love in action.
Keep being reminded to breathe. The breath is the connection. When we breathe deep into our heart, we can feel that perfection. We can feel what Spirit sees in us and know that we're not alone. We have so much support. And that is what I was seeing, I believe, outside the doorway. All of those that are gathered, the ones that are in spirit, the ones that are still here on the earth plane. We're never alone.
I'm reminded, Terry, that we often make our own realities so small with our thinking, with our belief systems. But I do believe there's so much more out there than most of us are willing to look at. So maybe look if it's your own thinking, your own beliefs that keep you trapped in fear. Just pay attention to your thoughts, your feelings. What thoughts, what feelings might you be able to just set aside and be open to the thought that there's more out there than maybe you understand? And if that makes you fearful, bring in your guides. Ask them to be with you, keep you safe, hold you at those higher vibrational frequencies, and accept in only those things that are love and light and high vibrational. That's what these helpers on the 25th floor are: high vibrational love, helping us by sharing their gifts, their wisdom.
Thank you for that, Ruth. And it just reminds me of the mantra that I live by every day. I call it in that only love and light is welcome in my energy. Everything else is an illusion. All of the fear, the anxiety. If I go back into my heart, only love and light is there. That's where I'm choosing to stay right now.
Mm-hmm. Terry, when we allow ourselves that knowingness and that havingness, and we can open ourselves up, it just makes our own personal energy that much larger and that much more able to love, share love, be a conduit for love. And when we're sharing that divine love with others, it just impacts so many people.
Sure does. It makes a difference if we're in that lower energy that we're vibrating, or if we go back up to the gratitude and love. It raises the frequency of the planet when we do that. Just have gratitude right now to this time together and these reminders of who we are and how we can stay in that energy no matter what. No matter what the outward appearance might be, to always go back to the heart.
So Terry, I think we're at a good place where folks can either stay in this meditative space or they can come back. Of course, we ask nobody drive in this meditative space. But thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to all of those on the 25th floor, the spiritual divinity that is here, all the angels, those from the ethereal realm that are here to support their loved ones. Beautiful time this morning of expansiveness and love and support. Excellent. Thank you. So friends,
Thank you, Ruth.
yeah, friends here at Enlightened World Network, thank you for being here. Whether it was live with us or after the fact, it's all in divine timing and it's all perfect. So take good care. God bless. We'll see you all soon.
Bye, everyone.